Alright guys, welcome to the 10 channel. Every Thursday we're going to be shooting out a video around the subject of entrepreneurship, and although our aim is to motivate and inspire entrepreneurs, it's not going to be all of that fluffy go get 'em stuff with no substance. Instead, we're going to actually be giving you solid and concrete personal experiences from me and all of the other members and the entrepreneurs at 10, and sharing some insights into some of the learning curves and the hurdles in our own journeys and what you should expect as an entrepreneur. We're going to be giving it to you real. So on top of that, we're going to be covering tips on the entire subject of entrepreneurship, from best books, starting a business, attracting customers, mistakes on what to look out for, tons of other great subjects which you can hopefully take and apply to your own businesses. If those of you are in business already, you apply them to your own business. Maybe you're new, you can make notes and bear it in mind for the future. And also, we're going to be leaving the comment section below ready for comments. So if you have a particular subject you'd like us to do a video on, or you'd like to see a video on a particular subject or dedicated to, then make sure you leave a comment below and subscribe to the channel and share to others. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about blogs. Now, blogs are very much underused. Most people who are wanting to make a name for themselves, most people want to make a name for themselves or their brand or their business, or make their profile public so they can get their views across to their audience. But many of them, or if not most of them, they underestimate blogs. Blogs are one of the easiest and high quality ways to reach your targeted audience. It's the best way and the cheapest way to build a true following. Remember, these days all you need is an audience of 5 to 10,000 people on your social media or on your blogs to live an extremely fruitful life doing what you love. And if you're clever about it, you can set yourself up so you can do that anywhere in the world. So if there's one cheap and easy yet outstanding way to make sure that your website content is fresh and new, then undeniably that would involve creating a blog, and most importantly, keeping your blog updated. That's the key, right? And that's the bit that the dreaded bit from writer's block. And if you're blogging already, you know that it can be fun and creative at first, but also it becomes a bit mundane, and that's when most people give up. And the trick is obviously not to give up. You want to build the following, so you can't give up. So in this video, I just want to give you a few tips and tricks for keeping your blog fresh. What we found at 10, what I found in other businesses. And at the end of the video, I'm going to make a proposal to you and share with you another opportunity to enhance your audience. So stick around to the end of the video and make sure you stick around for that. So blogs, the first way to create and stick to frequently posting a blog is posting frequency. Once you start blogging, you'll need to create and stick to a frequency. It needs to be consistent. You might feel enthusiastic at first and vow that you'll write something every other day or every day. It's just not realistic for the long term. And also, you see some people, they post out 10 tweets and then 2 blogs, and then the next week 1 tweet and 3 blogs, and then you won't hear from them for 3 weeks, and they have 20 blogs and 50 tweets. I'd prefer to see 1 blog per week than inconsistency. If you think of the news at 10, that was the same time every night, so people could familiarise with it and build it into their day-to-day routines. But for the most part, updating a blog once a week or even every other week will provide you with plenty of opportunities to incorporate some new keywords into your site and improve your authority within your industry. Your celebrity and your authority and your views within your industry. And the second tip is to become an avid reader. So I've read tons of books. One of the biggest hurdles that bloggers have to overcome is the lack of ideas for new content. And too often writers will, they cover all the basics, but they'll find themselves struggling to come up with something for that particular week's post or next week's post. And the best way to get your brain in gear is to read other blogs that are related to your own in some way. Keep a pencil and jot down anything that you come across that you feel you might be able to expand on or give your slant on, or just put your touch on it and make it your own. Another tip that's worked very well for me and the other guys at 10 and the guys who I work with at Trade Empowered as well, is always continue to ask your readers what they want to see. Lots of today's bloggers, they'll close the comments section for, I suppose it's fear that the negativity will start to reign supreme, right? But what this does, it gives the readers the idea that their opinions of no value, and that can hurt your brand awareness. And there's also something about trust and transparency that's closed off when you close the comments section. I don't like it, so let the comments flow. Engage in them and try and reply to all of them, and you might find yourself getting new ideas from the feedback. They may leave comments about topics that they'd like you to cover, and it really can provide you with endless ideas for future posts. And if you do see some negativity, just address it openly. Invite the commenter to speak with you privately if need be, but just invite the comments. Okay, so leave the comments section open on your blog. Another way you can use your audience to your advantage as well is ask them to send you their blogs. They can become a contributor to your site. If you've got a targeted audience of genuine followers because of your views, well, then there's a high chance that they'll have very similar views as you. Otherwise, they wouldn't be reading your stuff, would they? So ask if they would like to send in a blog for you, and you can collaborate with them and build a stronger brand, knowing that you have contributors writing for you and getting your message out as well. But still remember, consistency. Consistency is key. You'll be tempted to shoot out lots of blogs, just keep it consistent. And lastly, don't be afraid of humour. No matter what kind of industry or niche your business is in, there's always a way to incorporate humour into your blog. In fact, in order for your blog to become popular, it really needs to generate some sort of emotion from your audience. And no emotion feels better than laughter or humour. So if your business is technology driven, consider a write-up on some of the most ridiculous or outrageous inventions of the year. Or, if your business is about fitness or food, just consider adding some of the bloopers that have occurred in that industry into your blog. And you'll find that people engage with you a lot better that way. So that's it. Keeping your blog updated might seem like a breeze at first, but some point down the line it will more than likely feel like a chore, and you'll need to be the one that is still standing when most of the people have fallen away. So in order to prevent this, set realistic goals for posting frequency, use any means available to come up with new ideas, and you'll be good to go. So hopefully that's opened your mind a bit and given you some motivation to get cracking. You don't have to be the greatest straight away. Get cracking with your blog. It's really cheap and easy way to start getting your name out there, your quality views and opinions. And it's used by most of the top brands. You see on social media, Gary Vaynerchuk, who started a video blog one day, did one a day, slowly but surely, generated a targeted audience about wine. He ended up turning his dad's wine business from £1 million to £50 million business in 5 years. It takes time, but he started with 1 subscriber. So it's our goal to ensure that we inspire and motivate as many people into entrepreneurship as possible, because I truly believe that entrepreneurship is the key to the future, key to a happier, healthier planet. And without people innovating and creating, the world will just stop. So we want to make sure we're doing what we can to reach out to as many people, as many entrepreneurs as possible, and make you aware of the opportunities that are so readily available to you now, because this really is a great time to be alive in terms of business. You can now sit in your living room and reach out to a global audience, the same amount of people that companies like Apple, Coca-Cola, and all those big names can, without spending thousands of pounds on advertisement or big campaigns. So I'm going to say it here. Like and share this video. Make sure you're subscribed. Also leave a comment below and tell us what you think of this video. There's going to be lots more like this, and you can let us know, what you think of them. And we're going to be running these weekly. And I said I was going to make a proposal at the end. The proposal is, at 10, we're looking for entrepreneurs and innovative thinkers, thought leaders, to send in their blogs and write for us. If you go over to the 10 website now, you're going to see lots and lots of great content, great featured articles, member blogs, very inspiring people that are writing in and posting on our site in order to get their name on another platform. So we're looking for people to send in your blog. If you want to send in your blog, just go to the email address below in the link of this video, and you'll be able to get in contact with the team over at 10, and they'll talk to you about writing a blog for us. We're going to be running these videos every week, so until next week, thanks for watching this video, and I look forward to seeing you then.